Hello, Heavenly Justice YouTubers. Today I am discussing the second part of my Fourth Amendment. And if you see duplicate videos of Heavenly Justice Fourth Amendment, those are rough drafts. For some odd reason, they are not coming down when I delete them. Who knows? Anywho, Dolly Mapp versus Ohio activated the exclusionary rule attached to state cases. Her case, Ms. Mapp's case, is about the police were looking for somebody who committed a terrorist attack against all people. Don King, yes, Mike Tyson's ex-business partner, Don King. The person they were looking for was a Virgil Ogletree, and he was linked to the terrorist attack that happened against Don King. When the police knocked on Miss Dolly Mapp's door, she called her attorney, who advised her not to open the door. So the police went back to the station. From what I'm getting, this is just a short synopsis. There's various videos out there about this case, quite interesting, so check them out. Give your take. Subscribe to my channel. Comment. Let's engage with our constitutional and civil rights. Let's make sure they don't crumble and blow off into the wind. Back to Dolly Mapp and her civil and constitutional rights. She called her attorney. The police went back to the police station. They came back to Miss Wright's house and knocked on the door and demanded entry so they could get this individual, Mr. Virgil Ogletree, who had committed a terrorist attack against, as I said before, Mike Tyson's ex-business partner, Don King. This was actually in 1957 when this occurred, many years ago. But it's great that our Constitution is holding up through our years. When the police came back the second time, again, Miss Mapp refused to open the door, so they kicked her door in. One of the officers, I believe, I can only allege, showed her what looked like was a warrant, a search warrant. She grabbed the search warrant. That is, Miss Dolly Mapp grabbed the search warrant, stuck it in her bra. The police wrestled with her, one of the officers, got the search warrant back, and began to look through her house. In the process, they found some gambling tickets. Miss Wright had some affiliations with the mobsters. I believe it's a Sean Burns. The name is not very clear. I will find out precisely with time. Bear with me. I'm still working on my YouTube channel. Anywho, back to Miss Dolly Wright, the police, looking for Virgil Ogletree and who might seem to have been the individual who committed the terrorist attack against Mike Tyson's ex-business partner, Don King, in the 50s. Wow, everybody has a story. In searching Miss Dolly Mapp's house, the police not only found gambling and betting information that was illegal at the time in the 50s, they also found some pornography. I'm like, what the hell? Miss Wright exclaimed that this information wasn't hers. She was still unable to speak with her attorney, who was kept outside and away from her. I've heard various stories. Which one is true? I'm sure after I've made this video, they'll make a movie about it. With that being said, the police arrested Miss Wright, took her to jail, and threw her in prison and convicted her illegally. Why was it illegal? Because the exclusionary rule applied on a federal basis to a state case, which indicates you cannot kick somebody's door down, search their house without an legal search warrant. That makes whatever you have acquired from that individual's possessions was illegally obtained and has to be not utilized in a trial against that individual, which was the case with Miss Dolly Mapp. Her and her attorney took her case all the way to the Supreme Court, and yay, the law prevailed. The exclusionary rule applied to the states, and Miss Dolly Wright's conviction was overturned. What happened to Don King, Mike Tyson's guy? You'll have to subscribe to my channel, share a comment, and loop back for updates, because I will be finding out. But we know, fast forward 2021 and some of the history of Don King and Mike Tyson. But again, back to Miss Dolly Wright, how brave she was and how right she was to be advised by her attorney to exercise her civil and constitutional rights, all tied together with the exclusionary rule, which is a federal benefit that the states must exercise when they're sworn in as officers of the court. With that being said, again, subscribe to my channel, Heavenly Justice YouTubers. Give a comment of what your take is on Mapp versus Ohio.